What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Let me grab this real quick. Here we go. Um, I'm making a video today. I'm at Roadmasters Trucking School right now. This is day 3. I decided to record a video right now, but I didn't record one, so we're gonna go over the overview of my experience so far here at Roadmasters. And I feel like Roadmasters is a great school, right? They have great instructors. They're very personable, knowledgeable. They teach you what you need to do. They give you a lot of touches. Now there's some discussion about if you don't get enough time, in the truck or behind the wheel, and that's because of the overlap. Students are still here from prior weeks, trying to get their CDLs, and then new students are coming in. At some point there might be an abundance of students versus trainer ratio, but don't worry about that too much, just come here on a fast track. So myself, I went and got my permit and my endorsements out the way before I even joined the school. This put me on a fast track. I was only in the class for about a day doing the e-treads and meeting everybody kind of thing and getting settled in, and then after that I was on the pad, learning backing skills, learning my PTI and my air brake tests and stuff like that. So if you want to come here and hit the ground running, get your permit first. If you don't, then the first whole entire week up until Monday to Thursday, you'll be studying to get your permit. After that, then you'll go out and take the test, come back, then you'll be on a pad and doing that. But you have lost about 4 days that you could have had some drive time with. So good tip. Also, for purposes of why I wanted to come to Roadmasters and join trucking, a little bit of background on me. I came from a couple of different backgrounds, warehouse and repairs and stuff like that, making decent money, but, I needed a career change. I wanted something that I can do, and be my own boss, and make my own company. And trucking is definitely a place that you can do that. You can make up to anywhere from 5 to 10 grand a week as an owner op, as a company driver. 1,800 to 1,500 a week, depending on what you're doing, right? So they have teaming, dedicated routes, and single OTR. See, I'm going for a single OTR. Myself, I talked to a recruiter to get my job placement. I am going for Warner at the moment. So he called me yesterday and asked me what I wanted to do. Did I want to team? Did I want to do single OTR? Did I want a dedicated route with the dollar? They have a Dollar General account, and then usually the Dollar General account will pay you a little bit more your first year than OTR single will because of you doing manual labor, right? So they range about 65,000 for that for your first year, and OTR general is about 58,000 or whatever for your first year. But after that, OTR is definitely where the money is at, right? It's, married to the miles. As long as the rail's running, you're getting paid. So that's what I'm here for. To support my family, and just to see what I can do in my life. While I'm still young, just get it done. Now, out here, I'm in California. You could choose between, Warner, Swift, a couple of different places. But, you can go the route of getting your CDLs by yourself. If you know somebody with a truck, you can just figure out what you need to learn in order to get your CDLs, or you can go to a school. Now, I'll recommend a school for somebody with no experience, or if you don't know anybody, because the game really bottlenecks you into going to a school, right? Because you need experience in order to get a good job, right? So if you're just going to get your CDLs on your own, you have no experience, you're not really going to get hired at these companies, at these mega carriers. They're going to just overlook you because you don't have any experience, right? So if you go to a school, the school will give you job placement, which will give you the experience you need in order to be lucrative in this industry, right? Just a little bit of game, right? So the process of doing that, if you want to come to a school, whether it's Swift, Roadmasters, or any other school that you hear about, you call a recruiter, right? The recruiter will get you down, take your tour of the school, right? Tell you what the process is, right? Tell you how much the school costs, anywhere from 3 to 10 grand, depending on where you go. Now, you do have to take a drug test versus urine and hair test. For Warner, is a hair follicle test. So, funny story is I went to go take my hair follicle test, and I'm thinking, that the young lady was going to just come and just pluck a piece of hair and keep it moving, you know what I mean? But she said that she needed a cotton ball size of hair, so she started shaving me up, bro. I'm talking about my legs, arms, everywhere. You know what I mean? I contemplated just shaving off my chin and my hair. I was like, nah, let's not do that. So she got enough, and everything was good. You know what I mean? So the urine test is 30 days. The hair follicle test is 90 days, guys. So if you do dabble in a little bit of this and that, you know what I mean, just stay clean for 90 to school, and stay clean for the remainder after that, right? Drug free. You don't need all that. Excuse the car seat in the back. You don't need all that, man. You know, find a different outlet. You know what I mean? Me is my kids, my woman, and video games or whatever you want to do, right? Money, mostly. So, like I said, day 3, I'm here. The first day I was in a class doing e-trades and stuff like that, and meeting everybody. Day 2, I got out to the pad. Now, if don't be soft spoken, right? If you're here and you already got your permit and stuff like that, they'll try to keep you in the class, so that way they can keep you on a learning curve with everybody else. But you don't have to do that. What you want to do is you want to speak up and you want to get out to the pad. You want to learn your skills, you want to learn your PTI, you want to learn your air brakes as soon as possible, right? Get that running in the mind, right? Work, right? And also, they're not going to give you any homework to do, so you should be self-disciplined, diligent about doing what you need to be doing, right? Go home, study the books, study the trucks, study the components, what you need to do, and everything that you can do on your own, do on your own, right? Stay in on your breaks and do PTI on your breaks. Take half a lunch, they give you an hour, eat 30 minutes, come out, go to the pad and look at the truck, you know what I mean? Do a little bit of PTI by yourself, you know what I mean? Don't rely on nobody else to make you the person you need to be. You need to be proactive, right? And I'm speaking to the guys with drive and determination. You know what I mean? You know how to do this. You know what I mean? You get out there and you just make it happen. For the other guys who just want to be lazy and kick back, this ain't for you. I don't think it's gonna happen, right? You need some drive in this game. Ain't nobody gonna make you punch the clock and make you run. You're gonna have to do it on your own. Now, getting into trucking, when I grew up, I wanted to play football, basketball, be a doctor, lawyer, or whatever. And I never thought about trucking as a career. I had an uncle that did it, and I still really never gave it too much thought. But, my wife was actually, on YouTube looking up, different things like that. And one of her friends actually is a truck driver. And she called and told her how much she was making, so she got looked into it, right? So I want to give a shout out right now to the guys who have educated me enough to actually want to make the leap, right? And that's TB Trucker Brown, for those that don't know, Loshawn, Still Hogging, these guys have the knowledge and the drive, and and they know how to talk to you to make you want to do this, right? This is a very lucrative business. It's a $1 trillion business last year by itself, and drivers are in high demand, so you have job security. So let's, if you need something to do, if you on the verge of going broke, you want to fix your credit, you want a lot of materialistic things, or you just want money to do whatever you want to do, own your own business or help out your family or whatever it may be, trucking is definitely the place that you can do it quick, save it up and run it. Now, the skills that I'm learning right now on my day 3 will be backing, offset, left, right, parallel parking, left, right, and alley dock. Now, me myself, I'm very comfortable in the truck. I haven't touched a truck ever in my life, but I'm very confident in myself and my abilities. So, just starting out, I feel like the skills are going to be easy. I can hop in the truck and I knock out the skills. There's no problem, right? I'm already doing it by myself with no instruction. Like, hey, just let me go in here. You correct me if I make a mistake, but let me learn. Let me run through the process myself. You know what I mean? So however you learn, you should know by now how you learn and the best way for you to do it and knock it out. The trainers are awesome. I want to give a shout out to Joel and Dave. You guys are really, really, really inclined and great trainers. I'm not sure if I can name drop, so I might have to edit that out. We'll see. And the program is solid, right? The process, trust the process, trust the instructions, right? If they're not gonna tell you nothing that you can't do, they're here to make you get your CDLs. They're here to get you driving. They're here to get you started on your career. You know what I mean? They're here for you, right? So make them work. Make them work. You know what I mean? And then my plans, of course, in my journey, I'm gonna start making videos every day or twice a week or whatever it may be. But my plans right now is to be a company driver until I get my credit right, save up some money, and then, you know, lease op or owner op. You know what I mean? At that time, I will get the education I need in order to make that decision. And you guys will be along with me. You know, we'll make these videos and I'll show you the research that I'm looking at, and I'm gonna show you the things that I'm looking at to make my decision, and maybe they help you in yours. You know what I mean? So Roadmasters is a great school, you know, not too expensive. You know, I mean, don't even really worry about the money because you're gonna make that a millionfold in this game. So don't even worry about that, right? So if you're interested or you're on the fence about it, you know what I mean, come and do it. You know what I mean, set yourself up to where you need to do it, save up some vacation or whatever you need to do. You know what I mean? Guys that are on maternity leave, bonding with their wife, this is a great opportunity for you. You know what I mean? Women, if you just want to get in this game, this game is not just for men, for women too. You can come out here and really be successful in this game, and, you know, driving big trucks, and, that'll be the thing you need to do. So I'll highlight you guys later in the later video. Thank you.